Very good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. You're watching the SkyExchange.net CBFS T10 League 2022, powered by FanCode. And this is definitely going to be an exciting day as the three games to be played today. The first of which is between 7 districts and JVC Stallions. Well, it's not going to be easy for the pitch to remain true to itself for the entire day. The groundsmen are doing a tough job. Let's find out how the pitch looks like tonight. Well, the longer I stay here covering all these games at the beautiful Sharjah Cricket Stadium, the more I feel that we should be appreciating the efforts of the groundsmen. They're bringing out great pitches over and over again and without any break. They're working tirelessly for it. Even now, if you look at it, there was a game earlier in the morning, but well, the track seems to be absolutely brilliant. Now, you can see a little bit of dark and light patches around. If you see this, the patches of brighter shade in between, that just goes to show that there is some moisture on the wicket and it is drying very quickly. Remember, winter is setting in here, which means that the sun is not beating down as hard as it was a couple of months ago, and the drying out process might be a little slower. So not a bad idea to win the toss and bowl first. Yes, there seems to be a little bit of moisture around on the wicket, and it will be interesting to see what the captains think about it. Right now, it's time for us to take a look at what happened at the toss. It's a Saturday, and it's a triple header at the SkyExchange.net Sharjah CBFS S10, powered by FanCode. Of course, this is match number 16, and the match is between 7 districts and JVC Stallions. We have with us Mr. Tehseen Javed, the match referee, and the captain of 7 districts, Haider Ali, the captain of JVC Stallions, Anil Rathod. Haider will spin the coin, Anil will call. Heads is the call. Oh, it comes close to me. It's a tail. Haider, you've won the toss. What would you like to do?
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम, हम बॉलिंग करेंगे पहले।
कोई खास वजह?
हाँ, अभी थोड़ा सा जो है पिच में मॉइस्चर है, तो इसलिए हमारी बॉलिंग अच्छी, तो हम उसका जो है फ़ायदा उठाने की कोशिश करेंगे पूरी।
और मतलब मौसम बदल रहा है, तो ये सुबह वाला मैच भी चलेगा, इतनी कोई गर्मी नहीं है?
हाँ, ऑफ कोर्स वेदर इज़ वेरी गुड, और दूसरे नंबर पे अभी थोड़ी सी एयर भी चल रही है, तो उसका फास्ट बॉलर को भी एडवांटेज होगा। लेकिन द मेन थिंग इज़ स्पिनर जो है ना, इस पिच पे ज़्यादा वो इफेक्ट करेंगे।
तो क्या स्कोर लग रहा है आपको, आप रोक पाएंगे जेवीसी को?
इंशाल्लाह कोशिश करेंगे कम से कम रन्स पे आउट करें, 60 to 70 पे आउट करेंगे इंशाल्लाह, वो इजीली फिर हम चेज़ कर लेंगे इंशाल्लाह।
टीम में कोई चेंज?
मोहम्मद हैदर नहीं खेल रहे, उनकी जगह जो है वो एक लड़का हमने डाला टीम।
चलिए, ऑल द बेस्ट। Anil, happy to be batting first?
Yeah, actually we had decided that we would go for batting. It's a dry pitch right now, and we expect dew coming in after the first innings. So good that we are looking forward for a good target to give to the opposition. So we have some changes as well. We have Khalid coming in from the bowling end, as we had Haider as well. So these are the few changes, and we are looking forward to this game.
What do you think is a good total here?
Well, looking at the circumstances and the history, I feel that 120 plus should be a good score, ideally, and I think that should be good for us.
And how much does playing such tournaments mean for a team like JVC Stallions?
Well, you see, we had learned from our past. We had good games, and there has been a lot of learning as well. T10 is a different format. You know, you have very little time for strategic decisions to be made. But end of the day, you know, each one of us has to contribute 100%, and together as a team, I think we would be able to give a good chase.
Good luck for the game.
Thank you very much.
Right then, that's the news from the centre. The captain of 7 districts, Haider Ali, has won the toss, and he is elected to bowl first. And those are the two sides, 7 district winning the toss and electing to field. JVC Stallions will be out to bat. Anil Rathod, Bilal Adil, Mohsin Islam, Umar Yasin, Abdul Rahman, Malik Ali, Raza, Fahad Ahmed, Habib Khan, Hasnat Azim, Junaid Zakir and Nazuk Ali. As far as the 7 districts are concerned, Shahzad Ali, Muhammad Zamir, Farman Ali, Rais Ahmed Lairus under 1. Abdul Ghaffar, Hafiz Almas, Shahid Nawaz, Haider Ali, Mohammad Mohsin, Abdul Shakur. So that is how things are right now. And these are the most runs scored. Saad Ali at the top with 103. Mozam Hayat 87. Arfin Jabbar 83. Haider Wasi Shah 77. Dawood Ijaz 76. 76 for Taimur in one extra game. Nurul Hadi Muslimyar 74. 72 for Fayaz Ahmed. Amir Hamza 67. Set the tournament on fire with that brilliant knock in the opening game. And then Abdul Ghaffar 67 as well. Right, then we'll dive into a short break. When we come back, we'll have live action. So Umar Yassin is going to take the first strike here. And Haider is going to bowl the first over. This is interesting. He decides to take on successfully after winning the toss and electing to field. A huge responsibility on his shoulders as captain of the side. And alongside me in the com box to start proceedings is Azhar. And good start here for Haider Ali. Starts off with the dot ball.
Thank you, Nishant. Lovely day here at Sharjah. Temperatures cooling down, conditions changing, and the weather is only going to get better from here on. And he's gone! Haider strikes the very second ball of the match. And as I always say, Nishant, the second I sit down, something happens and a wicket falls rather very quickly. Yasin from JVC bites the dust, gone for a golden duck, not from the 2 balls that he faced, and the score is now not for 1 after point 2. Yes, it was a slog hit there. A little too early, I would think, to go for a shot like that, especially against a bowler like Haider, who can nip it back in, and that's exactly what he did, clipping the off stump. Great start this for SDS.
Yes, superb start this. Zakir is the new man in. He'll have his job cut out.
Yes, they need to play themselves in. This is an important match for both teams. A Yorker attempted. The attack is on, and Haider is beginning to put pressure on the batsman.
Yes, excellent start this for Haider. No two ways about it. He's just picked up a wicket. Also bowled a couple of dot balls to boot. That's pushed away. They're looking for a quick single. Chance at the non-striker's end. Haider thought there was a chance at the striker's end.
There was a bit of hesitation from the batsman completing the run. It was risky, mind you. Had the throw been a bit more flatter and Haider standing behind the stumps, that could have been close. Finding the gap. Well done there by the batsman. And the fielder cuts it off. 2 runs taken.
Excellent over so far. Just needs to finish it off well. Abdul Rahman Malik will be on strike now.
Found the gap rather quite intelligently there, Abdul Rahman. The ball had the pace taken off. The question asked, and another wicket goes. We were just saying how well he played the previous ball, but this one rather unfortunate, because from here it looked like it was clipping, rather missing the leg stump. But the umpire's decision is final, no review system. Abdul Rahman a bit unlucky there.
Yes, 80 past for 2 of 2. He's looking to go for that slog sweep. Getting hit on the thighs, finger going up. First over ball, it's 3 for 2.
So 1 over gone, 2 wickets down already. JVC just 3 runs on board. Abdul Ghaffar will continue proceedings for SDS, 7 districts. 7 districts has played 2 matches so far. They have won with 11 A's, but they've lost against Pacific Group. So it is an important important match for them. They would want to win by a decent margin to get that net run rate up a bit. JVC Stallions, on the other hand, they were completely dominated by Kolata Chocolates when they lost by 8 wickets against them. So an important match for themselves as well. And with a start that SDS has come up with, JVC will need to think of a better strategy.
Because they really need to quickly see what they've got to do. And cleaned up. Brilliant bowling this. Abdul Ghaffar, first ball right up in the block hole. And leg stump pegged back.
Beautiful, beautiful in swinging. Got him on the block hole there. Junaid Zakir missing out, and this is absolute carnage here from the bowling attack of 7 districts. The 3rd wicket falls down for JVC, and I've got the feeling now this is going to be a short match the way things are going so far. 3 runs for 3 wickets in 1.1 overs. So 3 wickets gone. Mohsin Islam, who would have never, probably, I would say, thought he would need to come this early, comes into the middle. Big problems here for JVC.
And inside edge, that is running away. That will be the first boundary of the innings. Comes off an inside edge.
Yes, living dangerously, absolutely living dangerously is JVC, but they won't mind how it comes as long as it keeps coming. Boundary comes, and a much needed one.
Mohsin is trying to keep it very tidy at the moment. Even that previous delivery was very close to the stumps. And brilliantly bowled.
What a delivery. You gotta say, you have to feel bad for Abdul Ghaffar here. That was a peach of a delivery, deserved a wicket, just missing the leg stump thanks to another inside edge. And lucky runs for JVC, unlucky for Abdul Ghaffar.
A couple of inside edges producing a couple of boundaries. Very lucky indeed there.
This one, I'm sure he would want revenge. Played beautifully on the offside, finding the gap towards the cover region. Might find the boundary. Yes, it does.
So
Better looking shot this.
So that's 3 boundaries on the trot. That after a wicket of the first ball. The first good looking shot.
Yes, and brilliantly bowled so far, of course, by Abdul Ghaffar. I think he might have lost his focus a little bit, giving too much width for the batsman to attack. He was bowling those in-swinging Yorkers quite beautifully. This time, it was the batsman, Mohsin, who dispatched it for what looks like one of the best shots this match can offer. There's the in-swinging delivery again.
So just keeping it within the stumps. Only one delivery where he gave the batsman a little bit of room, and that was punished through the offside. Last ball of Abdul's first over.
Punched on the offside and takes a single. He will keep strike. Habib on the non-striker's end hasn't got an opportunity yet. So that's 2 overs gone. The score is 16 for 3. So 2 overs gone. The equation is that JVC is 16 for 3, 3 quick wickets gone, but it has been Mohsin who has survived Abdul Ghafar's 2 beautiful deliveries which flicked the inside edge, went towards the boundary line, followed by one of the better cover shots, cover drives rather. And it'll be interesting to see how he will approach the spin bowling attack now.
Excellent delivery, right on the stumps. Just pushed it away for a quick single. That brings Habib on strike for the first time.
Yes, the ball has been skidding quite well, and we have seen this happening even in the first over. That was bowled. This time Zamir as well doing a similar thing, similar approach. Playing it late. That was missing leg stump.
Yeah, going down the leg side on that occasion.
Yeah, I got to tell you, Nishant, his heart might be in his mouth the way the opening batsman was dismissed as well.
Quick single taken this time. He's off the mark. He's off the 0. Always a good feeling to open your account.
Sent back by Habib, and quite rightly there. Now Mohsin has done decently well. In fact, he's being a bit watchful here. He is new to these conditions, and might be a matter of time before he gets used to it. And that's lofted. Will this clear the boundary? First 6 comes of the match.
Nicely struck there. Excellent looking shot. Managing to get it right. Getting underneath the ball and hitting it over the top for 6.
He just missed out on his length by a fraction. And that's what happens in this format. You get punished. And this is excellent work by Mohsin. This could be a chance. The question has been asked, and I got to tell you, it seems that Habib might be in a bit of danger here.
Yes, he's gone. He's definitely gone there. Well shot of the ground. Absolute disappointment for Habib. He departs for 1 of 2. 3 overs bowled. It's 24 for 4.
So Raiz comes into the attack, the leggy, and fires it in rather quickly to Nazuk, who's just come into the strike. Beg your pardon, that was Mohsin.
And Mohsin hits it straight back past the bowler there. Just a single.
Quite interestingly, just the three fielders, now there are four outside the 30-yard circle. They do have a short cover in place, a gully rather, and a short third man inside the 30-yard circle. This could be another chance, direct hit.
And that's what was required, I think, a direct hit there.
Oh, it was the keeper. The keeper fumbled there right from the comm box. It looked like the ball might have clipped the stumps, but the keeper hit the stumps, rather the bails fell down before even the ball came into him.
The intentions of Mohsin are pretty clear. He wants to go bang bang. He doesn't want to hang around at all.
In fact, if you look at it, 80% or more than that of the runs has been scored just by Mohsin, out of which 2 of them were edged boundaries. They have to be a bit careful here. And the other delivery, the shot, the run that they took could have been another run out. And I feel JVC is trying to hurry up things.
Short ball, Nazuk goes for the pull, hasn't timed it. Lands safe, just a single, 4 runs off the over. 4 bowled, 28 for 4.
So Raiz will continue for 7 districts. Has bowled decently well in his first over, the 8 runs given.
It's nicely pushed back to the bowler. Dot ball to start with. And Zamir bowled a pretty good over. Just that one delivery which was hit for a 6.
Down the ground, will fall short, single taken.
That brings Mohsin on strike. Mohsin is batting on 22 of 12 deliveries. So 22 out of the 29 runs have been scored by Mohsin. He backs away and carves it towards cover. Single taken. And Heather at the toss mentioned that we would like to restrict them to somewhere around 60, 70. Might just be able to do that.
This is pulled, will find the boundary. Nazuk this time freeing his arms, lofting it on the onside between the 2 fielders there, and the first boundary comes for him.
Yes, that will give them a little bit of comfort.
Well, if they continue the partnership, they might be able to, this one's lofted as well, but we'll find the fielder. They might be able to score the 80, 85 runs mark. And we have to just wait and watch and find out whether that will be good enough against a team like SDS. But for that as well, you need to go at above 9 runs per over as required run rate. So the captain, like you said, Nishant, might be right here. And if he gets another wicket in another 2 overs, a couple of wickets more, then it might be even lower than that. So that is 5 overs gone. The score is 36 for 4.
Race to continue. Into the 6th over, Race will bowl out. Now 4 overs to go after this over. So they have got a chance to get to 85, maybe 90. Push their luck a little bit.
His variation of pace will work well with Mohsin, because anything under the bat, he's going to loft it. If it's flighted and under the bat, like that one has been lofted. Will it find the fielder? No, it does not. Boundary.
Because that's more like it. That's more like what they want. Just want to keep going on that one. Mohsin 28 of 16 right now. Nazuk giving him good company. Short ball, he looks to pull. Flat bats it down the ground for a single.
Yes, I think this is something that 7 districts might have noticed at least by now, that if you bowl a little quicker and a little short of a length, Mohsin is usually not being able to clear that. So it wouldn't be the worst idea to test those types. An appeal for LBW, clearly missing leg stump there.
Full delivery. It's been driven nicely down the ground, just a single. Six runs of this over.
Yeah, keeping it rather quiet, low. I think he's going to fire in a quicker one here. That's it, cotton bowled. There you go. This is exactly what I've been saying, and I think Rice might have injured himself in the process. Short and quick. And Mohsin has had trouble. And that's the end of a rather impactful innings. Mohsin Islam departs for 29 of just 18 deliveries. Cotton bowled Riaz. Beg your pardon, Raiz. And the score is now 42 for 5 after 6 overs.
So Haider has brought himself back on. Did the damage in the very first over itself. And now, with 5 down, they are back with the captain on the pads. Looks to tickle it away straight to the fielder. Dot ball.
is going for the big one in the very first ball. Nazuk trying to put pressure back on Haider, tried to unsettle him. Not the easiest bowler to play. This has been scooped. Might find the fielder. No. Falls well short of the fielder there at deep mid-wicket.
That'll bring Hasnat on strike. Very well bowled. Once again, Haider is keeping it very tidy. Brilliant delivery. No chance for the batsman there to even think of going for a big shot.
Yeah, I think they need to just play him around, try to get the twos, push the ones, create opportunities. Right now they seem a little bit more relaxed. This one has missed everything. Probably another inside edge. Taking on bowlers like Haider, especially when you are 5 down, not the easiest task to do. Mind you, they still have an over of Abdul Ghaffar yet. I think he might be positioned to come in next over. Try to clean it up, get another 2 more wickets, and JVC will be in big trouble.
So 4 runs coming from that over from Haider. It's 46 for 5.
.46 for 5, 7 overs gone, just the 3 overs left. Pace option is back, and rightly so, as we were just talking about a bit earlier. JVC has struggled against the pace attack, barring those few inside edge shots from Mohsin and that beautiful cover drive. You bowl like this, it will be difficult for the batsman to score that easily.
Yes, right up there. Yorker length delivery to start with. Shahid Nawaz, the bowler. Slow delivery, excellent change of pace. This is good bowling.
Yes, right on the money. I think he was trying to probably bowl that a little bit more straighter. Try to trap Nazuk there. But good over so far. Just the 1 run that came off it, that too with the leg bye. Missed again. Mind you, Shahid Nawaz is definitely one of the pick of the bowlers for 7 districts. Has an economy, career economy of 6.87, which is great as far as T20 and S10 are concerned.
Yes, and it's been very accurate so far. Full delivery that has been driven. They pick up a single. First runs of the bat in that over.
Yes, and 7 districts will be looking to win this match with a big margin. They have done their job with the ball so far. Just the 48 runs, 7.4 was. This is a great start, a great pace at which they have restricted JVC batsmen who are struggling, and I've got the feeling, Nishant, that 65 might be the maximum score that JVC will be able to produce.
Well, let's wait and watch whether they get to that or not. They've got 2 overs after this to deal with.
Last ball of the over, just the 1 run, and finishes well, struck well there, finding the gap, and the ball finds its way to the boundary towards long off.
So good finisher to the over as Nazuk gets a boundary going. 8 overs bowled, 50 up. It's 52 for 5.
So 8 overs gone, 52 for 5. And the floodlights have come into the Sharjah Cricket Stadium and into the comm box as well. Two overs. JVC would ideally want to score at least 20 to 25 runs more to get to that 75 to 80 run mark target, whereas 7 districts will want to clean sweep them, get them all out probably, or restrict them to under 65 as originally planned. And with Abdul Ghaffar, it's always possible.
Yes, it's not going to be easy to get runs off the bowling of Abdul Ghaffar, even Shahid Nawaz from the other end. Very accurate. Nazuk batting on 12 of 16. 52 for 5 right now.
Will probably attempt the Yorker. Yes, there you go, but not getting his line right. Batsman attempting 2 runs. If the throw was good enough, could have been dangerous there for Nazuk.
Yes, they're going for the second run there, which I don't think existed, but they somehow managed to get it.
Well, the keeper did try to still attempt to throw to the stump, and I got to tell you, Nazuk's bat looked like it was in the air. Had that ball hit the stump, he might have been in trouble. Another dot ball there.
Big swing and a miss.
Real problems for JVC here. Of the 3 balls, just the 2 runs come, and only 9 deliveries left in this inning so far. The score is definitely far below par, especially against a team like 7 districts. And when you get to bat first, you always need to give something for the bowlers. This is falls in no man's land.
It's just a single there. So dot 2, dot 1.
Of course, 7 districts won't mind this. They have a target today. And the target is to win the match by the maximum margin. Mind you, they have lost a match. Their net run rate, they would want to improve it. And the way they have started, this is one of the best opportunities that they can get.
That's slapped away through the offside, straight to the fielder. Again, just a single taken. Hasnath wanted to clear that gap. Not managing to do it right. Hitting it straight to the fielder there. 4 runs of the over so far. Final delivery.
They need a boundary, and they need a big boundary, a 6 if possible. Get to that 60-run mark in this last delivery. Not if they play like that. Well bowled this by Abdul Ghaffar. Has been a bit unlucky in his first over that he bowled. I felt he deserved a few wickets, but finishes well in his second over, finishes his pedal well as well. The score after 9 overs now stands at 57 for 5. So the last over, and it will be pace. Shahid will continue proceedings. JVC in trouble. Nazuk needs to create magic here. 6 balls to go. And a bouncer, a short pitch delivery. And Nazuk glides it towards deep third man for a single.
Moves on to 58, the score. Captain of JVC Stallions thought 120 is a good score on this wicket.
Well, I think they're right, and we've seen a few matches with similar conditions. Definitely the score here is below par, and
Well, this score that they're getting is way below par.
certainly. And it's also the body language, Nishant. Now, if you look at, this is the last over, there's only 4 deliveries left. That shot that was played, the non-striker should be in a position to attempt a second run. To see every single run is important for JVC. And with the strike rate that their batsman, barring Mohsin, it's never good enough for an S10 match. There you go. As expected. Wicket falls down. Beautifully taken by the keeper. Nazuk departs.
Yes, that was a good take. He was looking to run it down towards third man. Timed his dive pretty well. The wicket-keeper there, Abdul Shakur. And that is the 6th wicket to fall. Nazuk Ali departs for 17 of 22.
So 3 deliveries to go. Raza is on strike. Shahid fires it in, and he's gone. They had no option really. They had to take a chance. Hasnath trying to get to the striker's end, but falling short. Ajmal doing beautifully as always.
Yes, he just getting it. He was just getting it right there. The wicketkeeper. Full marks to him as well. Hasnath Azim departs for 8. It's 59 for 7.
Yes.
2 more to go in this over and cleaned up. So that's, I think, that's a team hat-trick, is it?
Yes, it is a team hat-trick, certainly. The previous one was a run-out. Shahid Nawaz delighted with the way the ball came. And again, I love his action. He reminds me a little bit of Sohail Tanveer, his action, bowling action. He's got that in-swinging option as well. Beautifully done. Great bowling this. Shahid gets another wicket to his name.
Last ball of the innings, and the captain Anil Rathod walks into the middle. One good thing for JVC Stallions is that they won't be getting bowled out.
Yes, indeed. But that's never good enough, of course. But I'm also wondering what will be going through the captain's head right now. Things haven't gone well for them from the very beginning, but here you go, last delivery, Yorker expected, missed, and a rare miss this by Ajmal.
Just having a bit of fun there towards the end, so they managed to get 60 runs on the board. JVC Stallions, 60 for the loss of 8 wickets in their 10 overs. And not the best of shows with the bat for them. They will be disappointed thoroughly with this batting effort. Not much to talk there about that. You see the top order completely in tatters, and then that 29 and 17 in between. Then again a string of single-digit scores. A very graphical scorecard there, as they finish with 60 for the loss of 8 wickets.
Well, on the bowling side, it's a good-looking scorecard as long as 7 districts are concerned. Haider, of course, beautifully done. Economy of 3.5 and taken the 2 wickets. Same for Shahid as well. Abdul Zamir, Raiz, Abdul Ghaffar a bit unlucky, but otherwise the bowlers doing their job. Quick wickets taken from the very beginning ensured that JVC did not have any opportunity to get a big score here.
There's hardly any highlights. It's all about wickets. Haider picking up 2 in that first over. Second, of course, a lucky one there. And then Ghaffar striking off his very first ball. It was unfortunate to be conceding 3 boundaries there. But only 6. And that picks up. Of course, after that, just a few good shots from Raiz picking up that important wicket. Scramble their way to 60 runs. So that's what it is. The target for 7 districts is 61 in their allotted 10 overs. We'll be back after a short break with the run chase. Welcome back after the break. It's time for the run chase to begin. And 61 runs is all that 7 districts need to win a game here. Required of 6.1. It should not be a very difficult task for them. And to start this run chase, alongside me is Azhar.
Thank you, Nishant.
Well, Azhar, it should be easy peasy.
Yeah, looks like it. I think it's not about who's going to win the game. It's about by what margin. The score, 60 runs, is definitely below par, far, far below par, like you said a little while earlier. And this is a golden opportunity for 7 districts to gain back some of that lost net run rate in the 2 matches that they've played. Mohsin will open the innings for 7 districts.
He's the only one who really managed to get some runs going. And now his turn to do something with the ball as well. In fact, on strike is Mohsin, beg your pardon. So the Mohsin for JVC was the leading run getter. Let's see what the Mohsin for 7 district does.
Could be the day for the Mohsins. One of each. Pretty standard field setup. Very, very packed outside. Offside field. They've got a short cover. One at point, one at gully. One at covers on the 30-yard circle as well. Mid-off. And a deep third man. Interesting field setup. They've got a deep fine leg as well. There you go. Ball 1 of the second innings goes underway. Habib bowls too much on the leg side. Easy pickings this for Mohsin. Gets off the mark with a boundary.
Yes, poor delivery that on the pads, and that was nicely tickled away. Off the mark straight away. A very different start to what the opponents got.
Yes, they were 3 for 3, if I remember right, in 2 overs. And Mohsin here has managed to get 4 runs off the very first delivery. Could be called a wide. Yes, it is. Things not working at all for JVC. Not with the bat, and a poor start with the ball as well.
And I think it will be all about how quickly can 7 districts score these runs. Full delivery, looks to drive, play and a miss. Well, that's a dot ball. Four of 2 is what he's batting on right now.
He's a fairly new player. Just 3 matches played so far. And takes a quick single.
Good running between the wickets there. That'll bring Lairu Sandarawan on strike.
Yes, clearly one of the pick of the batsmen for 7 districts. Has an average of over 20 runs and a strike rate of about 140 in this format. Pulled and pulled well, finds the gap, gets a boundary to his name.
Yes, he's off the mark in style as well. Very nicely done. Beautiful pull shot. So 10 runs already on the board.
Well, it is an opportunity for both these batsmen to make a mark, try to finish the game without losing a wicket for their team, try to finish it within probably the 7-over mark, maybe within the 7th over, go at a run rate at 10 runs per over. JVC, they have real problems here. They haven't fared well with the bat throughout, even for the CBFS T10 league as well. This one, well sliced, finds the gap through that packed offside field between point and gully. Beautifully played.
That was a good looking shot there. Very nicely played. And he gets another boundary to finish the over. First over ball, it's 15 without loss.
So 1 over gone, 15 runs, 7 district off to a flyer. If they go at the same rate, they will be finishing the game in less than 5 overs, Nishant.
Let's take predictions.
Prediction 5.4 overs. You?
Well, I would say this is a power play. They'll take the power play in the next over as well. And that has gone for a 6. I would say 4 overs.
Maximum. And it is Lahiru this time smashing it towards the cow corner region. Full power, excellent elevation, no fielders there, so no risk element as well. And umpires are rechecking.
Let me just make my prediction a little safer. I'd say less than 5.
This is lofted again. There is cover there. The fielder missing it. Another boundary. Lahiru is on fire.
Yes, the idea, as I mentioned, will be to finish things off quickly. They need 61 runs, 3 overs of power play, try and get 50 in those 3 overs. And then in the last over, get 11-12. Hasn't timed it, and it's a dot ball.
Yes, certainly things going everything 7 districts way right now. This one is lofted as well. Fielder coming under it. Falls just short. And in the process of trying the catch, a little bit of fumble as well. Comedy of errors.
Well, this is really enjoying this quite a bit right now.
How often do you get to see that? This has been struck rather better. And the fielder will just watch the ball sail over the boundary. Lahiru goes for another maximum. This is absolute carnage here.
This is just going for everything. That's another 6, the second one of the over. 18 runs of it already. Last ball of the second over.
I think I have to retract my 5.4 overs statement. This is lofted as well. Fielder coming under it. Chance taken. Lahiru departs after a beautiful cameo. Excellent entertainment. And an innings that he started off so well. Falls rather short. And that attempt to whack it over the fielder at long on has ended in futile.
He will be disappointed. He would have wanted to finish it off, but 2 overs bowled. They're 33 for 1.
So over number 3, well struck this by Mohsin. Beautiful timing. Square cut the shot there. Finds the boundary.
That was very well struck indeed.
If Ganguly was a right-hander, this is the shot that he plays. One of the better shots of the match, for sure.
Yes, good looking shot there, no two ways about it, and very pleased with the way he's played that. Moves on to 13 of 5 now. Opens the face of the blade again. Should get at least a couple of runs.
As you got a feel for the bowlers here, Nishant. They have a very short score to defend. And when that happens, of course, from experience, we all have played cricket to some level. You know for sure the pressure comes in, and you may not be able to get your perfect frame of mind. This time, the ball is going too short here from Raza. And easy pickings this for Mohsin, who's looking in good touch. This has been played again, uppishly cut. Will find the boundary on the extra cover region.
Runs keep coming. And another boundary there. 18 more needed to win.
Beautiful shot, absolutely beautiful. Such a delight to watch Mohsin. It's looking in good touch, not the easiest shot to play. You need to get your balance, your timing and your placement right as well. On this occasion, lack of pace, rightly done by Raza, and Mohsin missing out. So Nishant, you're still sticking to 4 overs. That means they need to score 18 runs in about 8 deliveries. I think I am going to fancy my chances on this one. 5.4, I stick to that.
Yeah, I had said less than 5 overs. I just made the correction immediately after.
Less than 5 overs is quite probable.
Yeah, so let's see. So that leaves about 12 deliveries. Shahzad Ali will be on strike.
And this is definitely going to help 7 districts' chances for them to be alive in the tournament. They have been a bit unlucky. This one was rather quick. Shahzad missing out on his timing.
So 3 overs bowled, it's 45 for the loss of 1 wicket.
This has been driven on the offside. Will find the fielder.
Was another boundary there, too far outside the off stump. And that was sliced away. And sliced away very well. Shahzad getting the boundary.
Nishant, you might have made a mistake in retracting your under 5 overs. You were more accurate when you said 4 overs first. I have a feeling with shots like this, things are going to get over very, very soon. Beautifully sliced this by Shahzad for another boundary.
Yeah, 50 is up with that boundary. Second boundary on the trot. But even if they finish it in this over, it's still less than 5 overs, so I still win.
Yes, you win in comparison to me, certainly. And the way 7 districts have gone about this innings, I mean, 3 overs, 53 is just outstanding. This one, Shahzad trying to get momentum, trying to blast it out of the stadium, but did not get his timing right.
And a good looking shot again from Shahzad. Very nicely struck.
Good shot. There's what timing. Absolutely amazing timing. The fielder at one instance would have probably thought he might be able to cover that, but this shot has covered the boundary by a good margin onto the stands. Mohsin continues with his absolutely amazing performance. Now just 1 run required in 38 deliveries. Of course, they're going to probably close it. No! a little bit of an anticlimax. I was under the impression they will be able to clear this one as well for a boundary, in fact, but the bowler doing absolutely well, hitting the off stump. Zakir getting the wicket for his team. Mohammad Mohsin departs for 26. The score's now 60 for 2. So 60 for 2, 7 districts. Just the one ball left of the 4th over. And I have to say, Nishant, this is actually the shortest match I've ever commentated. Finishing the game in less than 4 overs, which Almas will be looking forward to. You have all the fielders now within the 30-yard circle. Of course, they have a deep mid-wicket and a deep square leg. This has been glanced on the onside. Winning runs comes in the form of Almas. 7 districts have completed the chase in 4 overs, exactly as what Nishant predicted at the beginning of the match.
Yes, what a way to finish this off. Yes, excellent performance this. No two ways about it. Absolutely brilliant one-sided game this. This is how things happen. Mohsin started off with 26 of 11. Lahiru was outstanding, 22 of 8. And Shahzad came in and banged a few, getting 10 of 4. And that was it, as they finished with 61 for 2 in 4 overs. Well, all the bowlers economy rate in the double digits, despite all of them bowling dot balls. Bilal and Zakir, the only ones to pick up wickets. And nothing much to talk about there apart from that. That's the story of the game. 7 districts winning the toss, electing to bowl, doing it perfectly right from the first over, restricting JVC to 60 for 8 in the 10 overs. Haider and Shahid with very similar figures. In reply, 7 districts romping home in a canter, winning the game by 8 wickets with 36 balls to spare. That's the match coming up for you. TVSL will take on 11 Ace in game number 2 of the night. It's time for us to go into a little bit of a break. When we come back, we'll have Azhar with the post-match presentation.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the post-match presentation of the CBFS S10 League happening right here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Before we move on to the awards of the night, I would like to thank our sponsors, title sponsor SkyExchange.net, powered by sponsor and official streaming partner FanCode, event partner TCM, associate sponsor OurSouk.com, and merchandise partner 7 Districts. In match number 16 of the tournament, 7 districts have defeated JVC Stallion by 8 wickets. Commencing ahead, we would like to be moving on to the awards for the night. This award will be presented by Mr. Tehseen Javed, who is the match referee for this match. Our Souk player of the match goes to Haider Ali from 7 districts for his 2 wickets of just 7 runs. Haider Ali will be receiving a gift hamper from OurSouk.com, and also he will be receiving a 20% discount voucher on all products purchased from OurSouk.com. So Haider, congratulations, and this is a great start after the 2 matches that has happened so far in this tournament for you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you so much. So I would like to thank you, Allah. इंशाल्लाह हम आगे देखें कल हमारा फिर मैच वेरी इम्पोर्टेंट फॉर द होल टीम इस टूर्नामेंट में तो इंशाल्लाह हम जितना भी होगा अपना 110% देंगे और इंशाल्लाह कल मैच जितने कुछ.
So everything worked well for you from the very beginning. You won the toss, you chose to field, and you restricted the opposition to under 65 runs. I remember saying that you wanted to restrict them under 65 runs. Did you think that you will be able to chase this in 4 overs?
Yeah, because pitch was a little bit, moisture, so that's why I'm gonna bowl first. और मुझे अपनी bowling पे पूरा trust है और batting पे भी उतना ही trust है जितना bowling पे. तो हमारा यही था क्योंकि ये मैच जो था हमें margin से जीतना था. तो उसमें मैंने जो plan किया था उसमें अल्लाह ताला ने मुझे इज़्ज़त दी.
And how good is Mohsin to the addition to your team? It looks like you have a very strong batting setup right now for the S10 format.
Of course, but ये शॉर्ट फॉर्मेट है, इसमें कोई भी टीम जो है या कोई भी बैटिंग बॉलिंग फेवरेट नहीं होती, लेकिन मुझे अपनी टीम पे पूरा भरोसा है. दे आर ऑल यंग प्लेयर्स. इंशाल्लाह वी लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड फॉर प्ले ऑफ. इंशाल्लाह वी विन द गेम टुमारो इंशाल्लाह, एंड वी लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड फॉर द प्ले ऑफ इंशाल्लाह.
All right, congratulations and best of luck for the future matches. Thank you. All right, that is it. Thank you for joining us today. Do stay tuned. The match against TVSL and 11 Ace will commence shortly, right now live from the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Here only.